Now, silver and gold have both just rejected from a very key level, okay? And they have lost, both of them, very key supports. Both of them have shifted market structure to the downside and moved the swing low targets to the downside on the 1 hour charts, okay? And gold actually did it on the 4 hour chart. And now silver has continued in that bearish structure. Now, I'm gonna show you the TA and the analysis behind it here in just a second, but if you don't know who I am, my name is Drew Wolfer. I am the CEO, the head trader, and the founder of NORDIC Alpha, where I give people all of my technical analysis, all my insights, all of my know-how over 10 years in the market, and I do have a 91.5% live tracked and documented win rate inside of 2025 on literally gold and silver. You can go and check it on my website. It's literally drewwolfer.com/win rate. Feel free to do whatever you want to do. I want to talk about a couple of reasons why I think that we're going to go down and a couple of the fallacies that are inside the market. Now, I have videos on this, so please go and watch these videos on my channel because I'm going to give you like a really high level analysis of this right now. There's no supply crunch on silver, okay? It's proven. I've proven it a dozen times in my videos already, so you go watch them. Essentially what it comes down to, there only 2% of the physical silver left the COMEX in December, okay? That's pretty cut and dry, okay? Go fact check that. Second, they are only marking silver up on the metals brokers by like anywhere from 2.5% to like 10%, okay? All I'm saying. They are marking silver down by up to 15% for you to sell it to them. So my point, if there was a supply crunch, don't you think they would be paying you top dollar for silver? And if there was a supply crunch, don't you think they would charge you top dollar for silver? Because I promise you they did that to me in 2022 when there wasn't a supply crunch. They charged 30% premium on their coins to buy silver ounce coins, okay? They charged a 15.5% premium for me to buy kilo bars, okay? That's crazy comparatively to the spot price. So if in 2022 there was no supply crunch, but they were charging double and triple the premiums, what does that tell you about this? It's all a false narrative. Shanghai does not have any bearing on LBMA, and it doesn't have any bearing on COMEX, okay? It doesn't have any bearing on London or the United States, and they do not have to catch the price up to them. They don't, and they won't, as you can see, and that's why silver has dropped 15% twice, okay? The CME margin requirements are not the reason that the market went down. Idiots and dummies that don't know how to trade, that are over leveraged and overextended in the market, are the reason that that went down. And institutions selling at the top and then feeding you those false narratives like Shanghai and they're not going to allow silver exports in 2026. That's all posturing so that they can get what they want out of the trade talks. They don't care about that. The CME, tanking the market, it's all a conspiracy. That's just another way that they get you to buy the floor, send silver back up, and then bang, they sell it down on you again. Because when you're moving hundreds of billions of dollars worth of bullion, you can't do it in a day. You got to do it over weeks. Similar to 2011, where you literally saw silver go down 35% in 2 weeks. If silver goes down 35% in 2 weeks here, we're going to 57 bucks, my friends. So let's talk about what is going on inside of the silver markets right now. And I actually have all of this stuff like pulled up on a little thingy that I'm just going to kind of smash through this on this TA. That way I'm kind of cognizant of your time, at least on silver. Okay, so for silver, we have 100% shifted market structure to the downside on the 1 hour chart. Okay, now we have to break right here at $69.25. That is the break of market structure on the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart. Okay, so if we lose this level, it is bad news because you're probably coming down here to about $64. Then if you lose $64, that's where the 12-hour market structure shift happens. So as it sits right now, we are in a bearish market structure on the hourly chart, and we're in a bullish market structure on the 4-hour, 12-hour, daily, weekly, monthly, right? But as soon as we close a 4-hour candle below $69.25, we are now in a bearish market structure on the 4-hour chart and continuing the 1-hour chart downward, okay? If we do that, then what's likely to happen is we're going to come down here to about 64 bucks to the 12-hour market structure shift low. And if we close a 12-hour candle under that, we're likely to come down here to about $57 to the 1-day market structure shift, okay? This is where they could save the day, but they might not. And your ultimate floor would be right here at about 54 bucks, okay? Now, the thing that I want you to understand is we just rejected at a very, very key and critical price level that I don't think anybody is taking into account, okay? And if you look at this trend line, and if you look at the floor on this, right, you can see that we actually have a descending triangle that's happening right here, right? Boom. Bam. And if we break below about $70.58 and confirm, this is bad news, right? We either need to see a close above this and a break, and then you have to break this high right here to even think about getting long again, $74.25. But what's more than likely to happen is come down here $70.60 and just lose it. Now, here's the key level that we lost, okay? So it's right here, and it is the 0.618 Fibonacci level from the high to the low on this big dump. We retraced it perfectly, dumped, created a new low, right? Now we are retracing another level right here, which is not going to be the 0.618 exactly, but we got right in between the 0.618 and the 0.5 right there, as you can see, right? And we just rejected, and now we're trying to work our way back down lower again, okay? So now that we have essentially, I mean, for lack of a better word, we've lost and rejected that key level, if we lose $70.66, it's almost game over for silver, that you're probably coming down to about 64 bucks immediately. Obviously, you can, maybe save the day here at $69, but I don't think it would happen, and that would bring you down to about $57 to your 1-day market structure shift, because what's more than likely is you're probably not going to bounce from here, right? Now, I want to show you what happened on gold too, because gold did pretty much the same exact thing, okay? So if you look at gold, let's go to the hourly chart. We have actually broken market structure to the downside on the 1-hour chart and on the 4-hour chart, okay? That means that we're in a downtrend on both of those charts, and we need to see a close above 44.21, which we cannot get, we did not get, in order to shift the market structure back to bullish on the 1-hour chart. And on the 4-hour, 12-hour, 1-day, 1 week, and 1 month charts, it's all the way up here at the all-time high. So that does not look good, is my point, okay? So if we break $4,281, we are breaking market structure to the downside on the 1-hour, the 12-hour, and the 4-hour. That is bad friggin' news, because that's going to bring you right down here to about 4,200 bucks, and then guess what? Even further, down to about $4,000. Now, there is a gap fill right here. I get that. There's a gap fill right here at 41.26. Maybe it saves the day. You also have a naked VWAP here. I don't know, but I'm saying $4,000 to $3,900 is probably a pretty decent bet that if you lose these levels, that's where you're probably going to go, okay? Now, the other thing is that it did get rejected from a key level. After we broke market structure to the downside right here, it got rejected from an incredibly key level that I'm going to show you right here. Give me 1 second. Boom. Okay, so look at these fibs, right? So if we look at this fib, you can see on the dump, if we go to the hourly chart, the big dump that happened where we actually lost the floor on a rounded top and a triple tap Wyckoff model, when we lost that low, if you measure that move down, you can see we rejected almost exactly from the 0.618 Fibonacci and then never even came close to retracing it, right? We came close, maybe, but even if you draw it from the all-time high, we still rejected from the 0.382, and that is a continuation structure. What that's telling you is when you get that 618 retrace, it's more than likely you're going to come down, break market structure, set a new low, which we absolutely did, right? Continuation structure to the downside on the 1-hour chart, and then breaking market structure on the 4-hour chart. Then you're going to come up, set a lower high again, and then you're going to come back down and use that continuation structure to continue going down even further, okay? Now, if we look at our market structure shifts, dude, once you lose 42.83, there's nothing all the way down to $3,900. That's crazy. And if you know anything about smart money concepts, you know darn well that, dude, I promise you, this is not a good look, okay? Where was our previous double top all-time high? Right here. That's the key level that we lost. As you can see, we lost that level right here. $4,400. Boom, here's your double top all-time high. We've lost that level twice. We can never regain it, and now we're just trickling down. Unless you regain this level, you cannot be bullish on the market. And really, you have to regain this level to be bullish on the market from a short-term perspective. As it sits, it's looking like we're going to come down here, crack this low, and we are going to continue downwards. Now, does that mean that gold is over? No, absolutely not. It absolutely doesn't mean gold's over. It just means gold's going to get a nice, healthy retracement as it should. Does that mean silver is over? No, it just means that silver is going to get a nice, healthy retracement as it should. And as a gold and silver investor, I want my bags to do well. I want them to do it in responsible markets, not wonky markets driven by retail idiots that are going to get us all wrecked anyways, right? These are long-term bags for me. I'm more than happy to trade these levels on the way and make more money and then add to my physical with the profits that I make. And if you're not doing that, I have absolutely no idea what you're doing. If you want to do that, get inside of Nordic Alpha. I have a 91.5% win rate in gold and silver in 2025. It's live, tracked, and documented. It's only $29 a month, less than $1 a day to get these types of insights when they're actionable, right? When I'm giving you the key levels every single day inside of Nordic Alpha, unless it's like a holiday or like weekends and stuff like that when markets are closed. So you kind of understand what I'm saying though. It's really low barrier to get in there. It does not cost that much money. Try it out for a month. It's less than $1 a day. See how it goes. If it sucks, get out. No big deal. No love lost, no love found. But you'll never know unless you try, right? Come see if I am who I say that I am. I'm sure that you can probably, do enough research by Googling me and getting on YouTube and checking all my videos to see that, but you're really going to get proven inside of Nordic Alpha. That is the proverbial proving ground. So with that being said, if you like content like this, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you hit subscribe, and then boom, baby, bang on that notification bell so you don't miss this type of analysis ever again. Comment whatever you want in the relevant sections, and hopefully I see you in Nordic Alpha, $29 a month. It is the first link in the description. I've called the top on gold twice this year, called the top on silver twice this year. You can see it on my YouTube channel. I called it at 35 or 36. I called it just now. I called gold at 4,400 and I called gold at 4,600. So that's probably worth the price of admission in and of itself and by itself. Have a wonderful and a beautiful holiday weekend with your beautiful families, and I will see you all soon in the next video.